As the Twin State Derby Vixens face off against New Hampshire Roller Derby All-Stars. We'll get the rosters to you in just a second. Let's broadcast issues that we're working through. So number 275, first post, will be up on the line for the Twin State Derby facing off against number 426, Ripley. So welcome again, once to Battle of Bunker as well. Twin State Derby was number 1,000 from the show. 1984, number 4, 420, Slam Home, 484 in the fourth. Number 58, Messages, 588, 603, Victory or Die. 617, Fire Pixie, 717, Perfectly Blazers, and number 8, Madam Max.
Looks like we have coming up for our next jam for Twin State, we have 5-0 Has, and for New Hampshire, 5-2 Terra Nova. Skating for New Hampshire today, we have number 14, Pixie Bruiser, 237, Creeping and Wheel, 247, Storm and Weather, 33, Hannibal Rector, 36, Fearless, 4, Emily Deckerson, 40, Penalty Pex, 426, Ripley, 452, Mackenzie Phillips, 52, Terra Nova, 6, Death Star, 70, Jaeger, 731, Kim Possible, 80, Rad, and 92, Lutzy Borden.
We are moving on to the score is 4-3 in favor of Twin State Derby. Currently up on the line is 7-7 places for Twin State Derby. This number 6, Death Star. Outside line, that's no matter. So nobody jamming has of yet. Death Star continue to work at the front of the pack towards the top of the apex. And a good recycle by number 80. That is Rad. Bringing the Raiders now on the inside of the track. Twin State Derby. The Raiders have back at turn number 3 and has decided to call them off. On the board for New Hampshire, 4 as well for Twin State Derby. Pack has slowed down turn number 1. Pushing at the top of the apex now, and a good recycle by number 603 Bringing Death Star back to turn number 1. Pack has continued to stall at the top of the apex. Penalty box is currently clear. 4 additional points to be put up on the board for Twin State Derby. And this is our first multi-point jam of the game. 4 additional points to be put up on the board for Twin State, bringing the score to 20. And that jam comes to a close. It is currently Twin State 30-20, and Chihuahua 37 with just over 26 minutes remaining in the class.
It appears we have a power jam for Twin States in this next jam. Jamming, we have Pale Raptor. And Pale Raptor slipping by on the inside real quick there. Making that initial pass. Twin State Walkers lining up for offense. Clearing the path for Pale Raptor there. Continuing to make it around the pad. Hampshire trying to get ready. And Pale Raptor slipping right on through. Then now, Brad now back on the track. We have a star pass to Snacky for New Hampshire. Trying to work some offense to get Snacky to the pack. The rest of New Hampshire collapsing back there on the Twin State wall. Pale Raptor making another pass through the pack there, picking up 4 more points. New Hampshire now down a blocker. With Bulletsy building in the box. And Snacky is through the pack. That initial pass, and Pale Raptor calls off the jam. Score at the end of that jam is Twin State 44, New Hampshire 7.
And we're going to try to get first of these officials for this game. And Veronica Stars, WEB Destroys, Global Chaos, Dirk Shearer, Goblin Babe, Texas, Spicy Boy, Tiny Dancer, and Sing.
We also have French Thwarter, Guinness, Skullcracker, Dorothy Galeforce, Lady Macbeth, Cupcake Battering, Twisted Throttle, and Go-Go.
And coming back to the action now, it's 2275 horsepower with an accepted bounce box. That is going to get the picks up the Jimmy status for the Hampshire roller. Going to try to take full advantage of the status and down on the differential. Spawn high, bottom middle.
Get closer to your mics.
Colonel is through, picking up 4 more points for New Hampshire roller. First power is completed. Time in the penalty box has re-engaged with the pack. At turn number 1, pack has come to a standstill. First power able to break through on the outside. Pack's starting to pick up a little bit of speed, and that jam gets called off. Points going to be put on the board for New Hampshire roller, bringing the total of 44 to 14. With 22 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the half.
Coming up now to jam for Twin State, we have 5-0 Has and 6 Death Star for New Hampshire. As slipping by on the outside real quick there, taking the jammer status. While Death still working through the pack there at the back. Against a lot of opposition there from the Twin State blockers, as jumping real quick there on the inside, making that first pass for 4 points for Twin State. Death still trying to fight her way through the pack here for New Hampshire, making that initial pass. As slipping on by once more, picking up another 4 points for Twin State. New Hampshire's blockers collapsing back, trying to give their jammer a hand now. Ooh, has slipping through the middle there once more. That's still working through the pack. we have a star pass from Jeff to Emily Dickerson for New Hampshire. Hits the pack one more time and calls off the jab. Score is now Twin State 16, New Hampshire 14 with 20 minutes 37 seconds left in the half. And we have a team timeout for New Hampshire. Take that time to thank one of our sponsors. Sponsor for the Jam Line is Centris Digital. Centris is an internet marketing agency that is focused on fostering your success. They put emphasis on maximizing marketing potential, elevating traffic reach, and increasing revenue. At Centris, our success is defined by your success, and we work relentlessly to provide marketing services based on collaboration and integrity. Visit them online at www.centris.digital.
And of course, with the broadcast issues we had earlier in the game, we'll do our little self-introductions as well. My name is Q.
I'm Beta Bish.
And we are here at the Battle of Bunker Hill 2024. The first game this morning was actually a junior roller derby event. It was Philly junior team. Had 170 points. They faced off against the New England Skatriots, who got 255 points. And this tournament is packed with junior roller derby, women's flat track roller derby association, and men's roller derby association. So we have all three derby associations being represented at this tournament. Number 426, Ripley up for New Hampshire roller derby. Facing off against 717 Birthday Races. Both jammers pop off the jammer line immediately to rotation on Ripley back to the jammer line. Meanwhile, at the top of the apex, Birthday Races able to break through, picks up lead jammer status for Twin State Derby. One blocker to beat up for Ripley. It was 6-0-3. Live for his eyes, the last step out. And a penalty. Looks like a cut track penalty. So this is going to be a power jam opportunity for Twin State Derby. Pack has come to a standstill at the top of the apex towards turn number 2. Outstanding movement on the outside to pick up 4 additional points for Twin State Derby. Twin State Derby now set off to one side, trying to get some offensive help there. Plays now with one blocker to beat, that is able to do so. 4 additional points going to be put up on them. And Ripley has completed time in the penalty box, has re-engaged with the pack. Turn number 3. A good recycle here by Matt. That was 1,000 felon of Troy for a quick recycle there. For the ladies of the motion for Twin State. And there was a successful star pass to number 452, Mackenzie Phillips. However, that jam's called off before they could re-engage. And that was another 16-point jam in favor of Twin State Derby, continuing to increase this differential. 80-14 with over 18 minutes remaining in the half.
Appears we have an official timeout. Lining up on the line for our next jam, we have for Twin State, Friday at 8, Pale Raptor, and for New Hampshire, 5-2, Terra Nova.
And to give a shout out to our penalty box sponsor, Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performance to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life.
And there's our whistle both jammers coming up against a good bit of opposition here. And Pale Raptor pushing on through, sitting on the outside there, taking lead jammer status for Twin State. Ooh, Nova taking a hit there from number 1984, No Risky Business. Ooh, but Nova now out of the pack as well. Meanwhile, Pale Raptor picked up 4 points there for Twin State. Both jammers out and eligible to score, and Pale Raptor pulling off the jam there, leaving New Hampshire scoreless. And score now is Twin State 30-88 to New Hampshire 14.
Really good time on that call off as the penalty bar is currently clear. It's just not about the 1 power and throw out the penalty before calling it off. 275 horsepower up on the line for Twin State. Facing off number 6, Death Star. Death Star started on the inside, trying to work their way to the outside, but getting held up by Fire Pixie. Fire Pixie, a new addition this year to the Pixies lineup. Horsepower able to break through, picks up lead jammer status for Twin State. Meanwhile, Death Star continues to be held up at the jammer line. That's all for Blue doing an outstanding job of rotating. Immediately after release, a good brace there by number 603. Live free of dying. Looks like Fire Pixie Max. 484 in the chaos in the blocker contingent. Horsepower through for an additional 4 more points. And there was a successful start pass. However, the jam gets called off before they can engage in the back. It's not a good lead, any hidden points. So 8 additional points on the board. Twin State with 96-14.
Coming up now to jam, we have for Twin State, number 50 has, and 426 from New Hampshire. Ripley has, sitting by the outside real quick, taking that lead jammer status almost immediately. Ripley, meanwhile, still fighting through the pack here, held up by Twin State blockers. Looks like some New Hampshire blockers trying to play a little bit to get out. Almost through, and Rip is out. Meanwhile, has completes that first scoring pass, picking up 4 points for Twin State. And calls out the jam right before hitting the pack, leaving New Hampshire once more scoreless. Score is now Twin State 100 to New Hampshire's 14, with just over 15 minutes 20 seconds left in the half.
So far, the story right now has been the multi-point jams on the Twin State Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, New Hampshire Derby is doing a very good job in the last few jams, making sure that only a single pass has been going further.
Yeah, they've been really fighting to get their jammers out to try and keep Twin State from doing those multi-scoring passes.
Meanwhile, there's number 7 on some of these agents out for Twin State Derby and lead jammer status. Facing off against Terra Nova, number 52 for New Hampshire Oliver. Pack is starting to pick up a lot of speed and the jam gets called off. 4 points on the board for Twin State, 2 points for New Hampshire Roller Derby. Terra Nova got out of that pack quickly and really picked up some speed, and that's why he don't stop until after the 3rd whistle.
Coming up for our next jam, we have once more 588 Pale Raptor and 6 Death Star. Pale Raptor slipping through the pack there and picking up the jammer status. He had a lot in there this game. Death looking for a place to get through on the inside. Not quite finding it just yet. Oh, almost through. Falling down though. Getting cycled back. Meanwhile, Pale Raptor picking up 4. And we have a star pass to Snacky for New Hampshire now. I believe it was Snacky's 3rd star pass this game. I've been keeping track. And Pale Raptor picked another 4 points. Calls off the jam. Score is now Twin State 112 to New Hampshire 16 with 13:22 left in the half.
Number 5 horsepower up on the line for Twin State. They're facing off against 426 Ripley. A matchup we've seen a couple times so far this morning. Both blocking components doing an outstanding job of making sure the jammers don't break immediately through. However, with a beautiful spin move, it is horsepower able to pick up lead jammer status. Giving a little bit more movement now in the pack as it heads towards the top of the apex. And Ripley now working at the back of the pack. And it looks like once again that blocking community being braced by number 603, Live Free or Die. And a big roller there by number 8, Madam Hall. Ripley continuing to struggle against a nice two-wall there. Gets some offensive help by number 02. It might be 92, actually. Litzy Borden. And it looked like there was going to be a recycle. However, a forearm penalty on number 40, penalty best. 4 additional points going to be put up on the board for Twin State Derby. As horsepower makes their way through and Pierce, decides to call that off. And one blocker apiece in the penalty box. So no advantage on either side.
Coming up for our next jam, lining up we have 5-0 Has for Twin State and 5-2 Terra Nova for New Hampshire. Ooh, and Has gotten a few hits up front and making it through, taking the jammer status, but Nova is out of the pack and hot on the heels. Pack moving pretty quick here. Oh, Has crashing into 3-6 Fearless and calling off the jam there. Looks like we have 2 points picked up for Twin State and 3 for New Hampshire, bringing our score to 126 to 19 with just over 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half.
And we see number 6, Death Star, out for New Hampshire Roller, facing up against 7-on-7 for the Blazes. Slight pack advantage for New Hampshire Roller Derby right now, as Live Free or Die is currently in the penalty box. And of course, as I say that, penalty time has ended. Penalty box is currently clear, and it looks like number 7-on-7 Berkeley Blaze is able to break through, picks up lead jammer status. Death Star getting recycled back to turn number 1. Star is in hand with 2 blockers to beat now up front. Jam comes to a close. And it looks like that is just a 4-0 jam in favor of Twin State Derby, 130 to 19.
Previous jam was called off due to injury, so while we let the rest take care of our skaters, we're going to give another shout out to our penalty box sponsor, Rash Course. We'd love for you to join our community where we're constantly working to support each other, lift each other up, and inspire each other to crush goals. You can join here at www.facebook.com/groups/ChrissyCrash. That is KRISSYKRASH. Also, be sure to check out the merch booths. All the leagues are bringing merch with them, and they will be located in Vendor Row at the back of the venue.
And if you happen to be local in the venue. There is also a food truck outside, Stone and Fire wood-fired pizza. They are a mobile wood-fired pizza catering and vending business operating from York, Maine. In southern Maine, New Hampshire, owner Kate and her family love making parties unique. Every dough is made by hand. We use the finest high-quality ingredients and cook our pizzas on site at your event. With wood-fired ovens imported from France, we have a fun catering solution to make your event memorable and fun. It's not just great pizza, it's an experience.
Coming to line now, we have Fort Twin State, 588, Taylor Raptor, and Fort New Hampshire, 5-2, Terra Nova. And both hitters are off. Taylor Raptor, once again, doing what she seems to do best, slipping right on through, taking up the jammer status. And Terra Nova also through the pack now, picking up a lot of speed there, trying to catch up. Ooh, Tail Raptor hitting the pad there. Getting run upside and pulling off a jam right before Nova can really hit the pack. Looks like Twin State picked up 2 points, but held New Hampshire scoreless. Score is now Twin State 132 to New Hampshire's 19. With just under 9 minutes left in the half.
Number 426, representing for New Hampshire already, facing up against 275 horsepower. Horsepower working on that inside line now. Gets to the center, finds the lane open. Lead jammer status once again to Twin State. Ripley now trying the outside line as well. Moves towards the center of the pack. Being held up by number 1,000, Felon of Troy. First power with 1 block to beat is number 70, Jaeger. 4 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State. First power through for 4 additional points. Meanwhile, there was a successful star pass. However, the jam gets called off before Fearless can engage with the pack. Holding the hands over to 0 for additional points to be put up on the board. 8-point jam brings the score 144 Twin State, 19 New Hampshire roller derby.
Coming up for our next jam, we have a 6, Death Star, and 5-0 has. Jammer immediately jumping off the line. Both of them now has and Death both trying to go for the outside. Neither quite finding a way out yet. And has slipped through, takes the jammer status. Death also out of the pack though. Both jammers now eligible to score. So the pack trying to move out of that apex there. Ooh, has knocked out, calling it off. We'll see any points were picked up by either team. Looks like we have 1 picked up for Twin State and none for New Hampshire. Score is now Twin State 131, New Hampshire 19 with 6:23 left in the half.
Number 5-2, Terra Nova out for New Hampshire. Going to be facing off against number 7, Perfectly Blazes. Jam number 19, Perfectly Blazes on the inside lane. Picks up lead jammer status for Twin State Derby. Terra Nova bouncing back and forth from line to line, trying to find the lane open. Big shoulder by number 603. Live free again. Terra Nova continuing to work against that pack. Currently only has 1 block to beat. It's Felon of Troy. going to be put up on that board for New Hampshire roller derby. 8 points on the board for in-state. 149 to 19 with 5 minutes remaining in the half.
Right now we have 588 Pale Raptor for Twin State and 426 Ripley for New Hampshire. Slipping through the pack, taking the Gemma status once more. Ripley at the back, trying to make her way through. Raptor coming up for that first scoring pass. Oh, getting knocked out and cycled back. But making it through, picking up 4 points for Twin State. Ripley now also out of the pack, eligible to score for New Hampshire. Looks like both teams are down a blocker. Evenly matched. And Pale Raptor calling off that jam right as Ripley's about to hit the pack. And giving New Hampshire once again scoreless, picking up 8 points for Twin State. We have an official review called by New Hampshire. Time. Go ahead and thank another one of our sponsors. That is Saco Bay Physical Therapy. April is Occupational Therapy Month. Occupational therapists and occupational therapy assistants help transform society by not only restoring and improving function in people's lives, but bringing possibilities to life. Our team is proud to empower everyday living.
And a shout out to Chase Construction. At Chase Construction, we take great pride in building strong and enduring relationships with our clients. Just as wood grains have extraordinary and expressive qualities, so do clients. Once our clients' designs have been thoughtfully conceived, we will fabricate and install our custom creations. Our job is to shepherd designs into being the physical spaces that our clients will live in. That is Chase Construction. Everybody on the know, currently there is no skater in penalty trouble. There are 3 skaters that have 2 penalties apiece.
So it's been a pretty clean game so far.
Quite clean, especially being how physical it has been so far.
Oh, yes. You always get worried with some of those bigger hits. Nothing's been super egregious, so it's nice to see good, clean, but also hard-hitting derby.
Yes. It's always nice when the skaters can hit each other as hard as they want and still make the track smile.
Exactly. It's also been fun to watch some of these jammers, like little ping pong balls bouncing through the pack.
And here we will get some information regarding this official review.
Alright, so the white team requested a review. They said the blue jammer skated out of bounds for a little bit. The result of the review is that 358 will serve the penalty for illegal position.
Okay.
And the review is retained.
New Hampshire rule, they're really looking for a penalty to be called a cut track penalty to 588 Pale Raptor. They won the review and have retained that penalty. So what we're going to see here is a jam, overall jam advantage for New Hampshire roller derby. As there are only 2 boxes for Twin State Derby on the track currently. It is Terranova able to break through. Pizza V Jammers had it for New Hampshire roller derby. Terranova has not picked up lead jammer often this morning, however, is an extremely fast skater. Seeing him turn on the speed now. Number 420, Slam Boney for Twin State Derby has completed time in the penalty box and is back in the pack. And with that, the entire penalty box clears out. Everybody has served their time, so no pack advantage in any way. Terranova decides to call that off. 2 additional points going to be put up on the board. That's 6 points total on that jam for New Hampshire Roller, bringing the total up to 25. Versus Twin State Derby 157 with 3 minutes remaining in the half.
Coming up for our next jam, we have 426, Ripley for New Hampshire, and 275, Horsepower for Twin State. Both jammers hitting the pack. Horsepower looking for the inside there. New Hampshire trying to keep Horsepower. Oh, hit from here. Horsepower stays up. Knocked out. Looks like Horsepower still got the lead jammer call though. And now we have, Horsepower finally actually threw the pack there after that knockout from Fear. This will be Horsepower's first scoring pass coming up now. Meanwhile, Ripley has taken off the star cover. So we have a successful pass to Blitzy Border. Blitz out of the pack, eligible to score now. And Horsepower's going to call off the jam there. Leaving New Hampshire scoreless and picking up 3 points for Twin State. That brings our score to Twin State 160, New Hampshire 25.
Number 50, Biohazard Jets, out on the line for Twin State Derby, facing off against number 6, Death Star. Biohazard is starting back at the bottom of the apex to get a little bit of momentum. It's currently at the front of the pack. Death Star now at the back of the pack has 1 block of the beat. That was 484 McChaos. Pack turns into a quick scrum and a penalty being issued to 603. Looks like a forearm. And it does appear lead jammer's status has been assessed. It is on Biohazard Test and Twin State Derby. Both teams 1 blocker in the box. No advantage there. Death Star now working against that pack. Good rotation by Felon and Troy. Now bracing on that tripod with Madamax and McChaos. Another good rotation there as McChaos is now in the bracing position. As with 4 additional points going to be put up on the board for Twin State Derby. Death Star has removed the star cover. And number 731 is being recycled back. That is Kim Possible. Number 50 Biohazard just has re-engaged with the pack. Is on a scoring pass. Breaks through for 4 and decides to call it off. Star pass was not totally completed. It was still a star stash. Current score 180 to 25, and it looks like we're heading into halftime. So far, the score, the big item we've seen are these 5 multi-point jams that are 16 points up in a piece. Without those, this would be a very, very close game.
Yep. Twin State has been doing a very good job of keeping New Hampshire's jammers from getting out, allowing their jammers to pick up those big multi-pass jams.
And they're also doing an outstanding job of making sure they call it off whether or not they score points.
Oh, yes.
But for those of you sitting at home, we are in halftime. My name is Q.
And I'm Beta.
And we'll see you here in about 14 minutes. So
State is the one that I think our skaters unexpected.
Bay State, I think, has lost a few to Boston.
Yes, that's why. Because they stayed on they lost a bunch of really good skaters in Boston. At least more of their experience.
Well, they're more casual than
Boston now has 4 sections.
Let's go Inferno. I so wanted to announce that game, but Twin State had to reschedule with Maine, so yeah, I was like, ooh, I want to announce.
It happens.
Especially you get real like close to the mic, like that microphone.
Yeah, it's hard to I can't scoot forward any further, so I have to make out with it.
Can it come forward to you? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I gotta make out with it.
Exactly.
It's my mic now. I'm trying not to project too much because I don't want to lose my voice.
Yes. Well, as the meeting goes. Okay. I'm not in control of it. I'm just sitting there.
That's for the stream. Those ones are for in-house.
So this is stream. That's in-house. Okay. Sorry. It is really cool. Okay.
And how so? Too loud, too soft, what?
It was not very easy to hear, so it wasn't loud enough. And then someone told me that it was much easier to hear one than the other.
Yep, it's the same feedback that I was just.
Yeah, so we can tweak that. But
Yeah.
basically, the crowd is only for the stream. And then the microphones are split between the stream and the house.
Yeah.
So there's a master volume for both and then independent volume for
Yeah.
both. So we're just
Yeah.
using balance for that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get them to get real close.
Yeah, you have to get close in.
Yeah.
Just give it a little lick while you're there.
One,
It's like the old days of going to a punk show and
three.
getting
Yes.
zapped on your microphone.
Yeah.
If you want to pull it,
I was just saying, I would pull mine closer, but the cord starts pulling on our stream.
And I'll just start yelling. Trust me, I can get louder.
I had it.
I've had batteries die and called
One of the skate
half.
trades ones where the
Just-
microphone battery died, so I was just like, all right, here we go. The musical theater days are coming in clutch. We're gonna project really loud. But I also then lost my voice after announcing one game. So,
But it's great when the crowd gets into it.
oh yeah,
As you feel, if you need, your throat is getting a little, I can either go purchase or I can make medicine balls for everybody. It is a half steamed lemonade, and then it's a steamed citrus
yeah.
tea and peach tea with honey.
I say I have many jars of honey, so I'm prepared to just chug honey.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost our stream.
Yes. Yeah, if you walk into Starbucks and ask for a medicine ball, they'll say you want a citrus honey mint tea. Apparently it was a secret menu item for a long time. They now
Well, so the stream's there, but the stream itself is no
yeah,
longer
I can
Might have
check
to,
it.
yeah, drag
All right,
it
so
over.
see if you want to move it, you should have a little more
Oh,
slack
yes,
now.
yes,
Is
that's
that
much better. Yes.
I'm the one that also bundled these cables. They were all just hanging off the table, and I was like,
Yeah. And then
all right, so I got you a little slack as well, if you want it. And then this.
assuming just something has to be dragged back over or whatever.
I'll move it here. Here, I'll move it. Also, I highly recommend these ones. They are like a Werther's original. And so then when the caramel balm that goes down and coats your throat.
Looks like the skaters are about to take the track. Ah, there's the sound I was looking for. All right, so the skaters are about to take the track. Looks like number 52, Terra Nova, is going to be on the line for New Hampshire roller derby, facing off against number 50, Biohazard Jess. For those of you who are just joining us, current score is 180 for Twin State Derby. New Hampshire roller derby at 25. We are just starting the second half.
We have New Hampshire starting it down a one blocker.
First jam of the second half has begun. Bowers just started on the inside, tries to work her way to the outside, then bounces back to the inside, finds it open. Lead jammer status 2 Twin State Derby. Both jammers have broken their way through and are on a scoring pass. Both jammers reinitiate contact at approximately the same time, and it appears both teams have scored 1 point, so no change in the differential. 181 to 26.
Looks like coming up for our next jam, we have for New Hampshire 426 Ripley, and for Twin State 717 Bertha Blue Blazes. And both jammers are off. Blazers finding that inside line there, taking the jammer status for Twin State. Meanwhile, Ripley fighting against the pack up there. New Hampshire's blockers trying to encase the Twin State wall. Almost getting Rip out, not quite. Rip taking a hit there to the end. Meanwhile, Blazers trying to make her first scoring pass, picking up 4 points there for Twin State. Ripley getting a little bit of help from the New Hampshire blockers and making her way out of that. Now eligible to score. Blazers coming up for that second scoring pass. Knocking Jaeger out of the way and calling off the jam as she gets out of the pack. Leaving New Hampshire scorers picking up. Here's 2 more points there. 2 or 3 threes. So that brings our score to 188 Twin State, New Hampshire 26.
Number 6, Death Star out for New Hampshire already. Facing off against number 5, 88, Pale Raptor. Death Star stopping just off the jammer line, now at the back of the pack, working against a braced tripod there. Faced by 1,000 fellow Troy, but it is Pale Raptor, 588, to break through first, picking up lead jammer status for Twin State 30. Death Star continuing to fight with a wall of blue, now a small pileup at turn number 1. Pack's keeping things slow now as Pale Raptor re-engages with the pack at the top of the apex, breaks through on the outside. 4 more points going to be put up on the board. It's Madam Mags and Live Free or Die with the last contact on Death Star before that jam gets called off. We can see if any additional points get put up on the board. Currently 8 points in favor of Twin State Derby on that jam. Do not see any additional points. 196 to 26. 7 minutes remaining in the game.
And coming up the jam now, we have 452 Mackenzie Phillips for New Hampshire and 275 Horsepower for Twin State. Both jammers are Horsepower trying to find someone on the outside, looking to the in now. New Hampshire's KP and Fuel knocking Horsepower away, and Snacky taking lead jammer status for New Hampshire. Horsepower knocks the outside there and cycled back by KP and Jaeger. Snacky coming up against the pack here, looking to make that first scoring pass. Oh, and Snacky gets a track cut penalty, giving a power jam to Twin State. Twin State blockers collapsing on the New Hampshire wall here, looking to play some offense for Horsepower while she has this power jam, picking up 4 points there. Horsepower coming up once more against the pack, looking to try and pick up 4 more points during this power jam. Hampshire trying to prevent exactly that. Snacky now back on track, looking to pick up certain points for New Hampshire. Both jammers trapped here currently. Now they're making it out. And Horsepower out of the pack. Snacky with the helmet cover off. And a successful start pass to KP. AP looking to pick up 2 more points and picking up all 4 points there. Slipping by on the outside. Nice and neat. That is the end of our jam there. Bringing score to Twin State 208, New Hampshire 32.
Number 50, Biohazardous, out on the line for Twin State Derby, facing off against 52, Terra Nova. New Hampshire Roller Derby with 1 blocker in the box, so slight advantage for Twin State Derby. As Biohazardous able to break through, picks up lead jammer status. Terra Nova not far behind, both jammers extremely quick, and the pack starting to pick up a little speed. Skirting along the inside lane, deciding to call it off. 2 points going to be put up on the board. 1 point for New Hampshire Roller Derby, 210-33 in favor of Twin State.
New Hampshire starting down at 2 blockers for this jam. And jamming for New Hampshire at 426 Ripley. And it appears for Twin State we have 717 Bertha Blue Blazes. Quick official timeout.
So again, our penalty box is sponsored by Crash Course. They are in booth as well as in the vendor village. If you want free Derby-specific workouts and athlete mindset tips so you can level up this year, find them at https://www.instagram.com/Chrissy Crash. That is KRISSYKRASH. Life is a contact sport. Win.
We are back now. The jammers are off. Only 2 blockers currently in play for New Hampshire. Third coming up to join them. Ooh, Ripley almost through, and Ripley taking lead. Jammer status for New Hampshire. Blazes hot on her heels though. Ripley trying to put more space. Pack moving pretty quick here. Coming back up turn 1, and Ripley calls off the jam right as she hits Pack. Leaving both teams scoreless with that jam. Score is still 2-11 Twin State, 33 New Hampshire. Just under 22 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half.
And both teams have 1 blocker in the box. Bring up 588 Pale Raptor, Twin State. Number 6 Death Star for New Hampshire Roller Derby. Pale Raptor starting on the inside lane, finds the lane open, picks up lead jammer status. You could recycle there by number 603, live free or die on Death Star. Penalty box has cleared out. All jammers are back with the pack. Pack has stopped at the top of the apex. Pale Raptor now re-engaging with the pack, and this is the second scoring pass. 4 more points going to be put up on the board. Twin State defense continuing to hold Death Star up at turn number 3. Pale Raptor now with a little bit of contact on Death Star as both group through, but it is 4 additional points for Pale Raptor. So a 12-point jam brings them to 23 to 33 in favor of Twin State.
We have number 452, Mackenzie Phillips, jamming for New Hampshire again, and for Twin State, 275 horsepower. And both jammers are off. Bit of a bridge here between the two packs. But Horsepower takes the lead. Jammer status for Twin State again. Snacky with the star cover off and makes it through the pack. Now eligible to score. Horsepower, meanwhile, making her first scoring pass. And is through, picking up 4 points for Twin State. And Horsepower calls off the jam there. New Hampshire spoilers. Our score right now is Twin State 227, New Hampshire 33.
Just over 20 minutes left remaining in the game. Number 5, Zero Biohazard just coming up the line for Twin State. They're facing off 5-2, Terra Nova. New Hampshire roller derby blockers starting back at the jammer line. Biohazard just with one blocker to beat. That is number 14, Pixie Bruiser. Able to breakthrough, picks up lead jammer status. Jammers are out and on their scoring pass, however, Biohazard deciding to call that off while out of bounds. 2 points going to be put up on the board for New Hampshire Rollers. 4 for Twin State. 231 to 35 in favor of Twin State with just under 20 minutes remaining.
Coming up again, we have 717 Breakable Blazes and 426 Ripley. Pretty common matchup in this half. Looks like it's starting down 1 blocker. Let's see if that makes much of a difference here. It doesn't matter. Blazes is through the pack. It takes a advantage of for Twin State. And Rip also out of the pack now. Both jammers eligible to score. And Blazes making that first scoring pass and calling off the jam. Score now is Twin State 235, New Hampshire 35 with 18:30 left in the half. With a timeout for Twin State. We have food trucks here in the venue. And we're looking for some good food. You can head out to the back garage door into the team locker rooms. Check out these food trucks.
And if you also happen to be in the area, we have merch booth and vendor area. All the leagues bringing merch will be located in the vendor area at the back of the arena. And vendors include a vinyl and heat pressing. With vinyl names heat and pressed, add your name and number with your Bob H merch for some custom goodness. Name or number peeling off your jersey? We can help. Proceeds will benefit Casco Bay Roller Derby. And coming up the line, number 588 Pale Raptor facing off against number 6 Death Star. New Hampshire Roller Derby blockers moving towards the front of the pack. Tried to close the inside lane, however, Pale Raptor able to just lift a leg and hop over. TSD with lead jammer status. Death Star not far behind. Both jammers now picking up a little bit of speed and about to engage. However, Pale Raptor calls that jam off. 1 point for New Hampshire Roller Derby. 3 points, or I'm sorry, 4 points for Twin State.
You always have to do that first and then transition. Okay.
Unless you do it in this view, if you pick it out of studio mode.
Oh, it just goes right there.
Click on it.
Okay, no, let's not do that.
Coming up now to jam, we have 275 Horsepower for Twin State and 452 is Mackenzie Phillips for New Hampshire.
Yeah.
A little bit of jammer on jammer action here off the line. Not a jammer out just yet.
So this
And horsepower making it through for the Jammer Saddles. Smacky with the star cover off. Still a little trapped in the back of the pack. Horsepower, meanwhile, trying to make that first scoring pass. And Horsepower picking up 4 points with that first pass. Successful start pass to KP from Smacky. KP now out of the pack and eligible to score. Smacky trying to hold Horsepower back here. And Horsepower slipping down the inside, calling off that jam. Let's see how many points. Looks like Horsepower picked up 3 more points there. There were what appears to be 2 for New Hampshire, bringing our scores now to Twin State 246, New Hampshire 38 with 16:20 left in the half.
Once again, seeing a familiar matchup on the line. Number 50 Biohazard S facing off against 5-2 Terra Nova. Biohazard starting, getting a little bit of momentum, finds the lane on the outside wide open. Lead Jammer status going to Twin State Derby. Terra Nova able to break through as well, picks up a lot of speed. Pack now also picking up a lot of speed. Biohazard just with a beautiful apex hop, calls it off mid-air. Looks like 4 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State Derby and holding New Hampshire Roller Derby to 0 on that jam.
Those are always so fun to see, just a good apex jam.
It is. 2:50-38 with 15 and a half minutes remaining in the game.
And once again, we have 426 Ripley against 717 Bertha Blue Blazers. And both jammers are off. Ripley trying to find a line on the out there. Getting knocked out and cycled back. Meanwhile, Blazes picking up lead jammer status for Twin State. Rip still fighting against the pack here.
There's a camera there. Are you comfortable with being I just want to make sure. Yes, you did. Thank you.
Both jammers out of the pack now, eligible to score. Rip catching up to Blazes, and Blazes calling off while hitting the pass there, keeping New Hampshire's first. Ooh, a little bit of a pile up there at the end of that jam. Looks like everything's okay though. Score now is Twin State 254, New Hampshire 38. Also, if you are in the venue, there's some great food trucks outside, including pizza, nice wood-fired pizza. A peek just out that back garage door near the team locker rooms.
Pale Raptor and Death Star up on the lines for their respective teams, and is Pale Raptor on the inside, picking up lead jammer status quickly. Death Star also finding that inside line open, breaks through and is on a scoring pass as well. Pack starting to speed up a lot. Pale Raptor just moving effortlessly through the pack, deciding to call it off. 4 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State, holding New Hampshire Roller Derby to 0 on that jam. I think thus far the real story has been the fact that New Hampshire Roller Derby this half has really shut down Twin State's ability to get multi-point jams.
Yes, that is big for them.
New Hampshire Roller Derby definitely came out of halftime. They've gotten lead jammer a few times, and they're holding Twin State Derby to single pass jammers, which is definitely going to be a plus on their side.
Oh, yes.
That's fine. I just, what is like the
These are the license plate numbers. These are all New Hampshire. Those are.
If you are parked across the street from the ice arena, you will be towed. Repeat, if you are parked across the street from the ice arena, you will be towed. License plate numbers: New Hampshire 406-6199, 234-1092, 510-8462, 507-0566, 496-4474, and then main license plate 6214YW. I repeat, if you are parked across the street, you will be towed. And we are off. Jamming for New Hampshire, we have 452 Mackenzie Phillips. And for Twin State, we have 275 Horsepower. Horsepower making it out with lead jammer status. Oh, we have a star pass. 236 Fearless. Fear out of the pack as well. Both jammers eligible to score. Horsepower hitting the back, falling off that jam right before Fear could also hit the pack. But it looks like, oh, correction. Looks like both jammers picked up 2 points there. 2 points for each team, bringing our scores to Twin State 260, New Hampshire 40, with just over 13 minutes left in half.
And I'm just going to reiterate, because nobody likes to go outside and see their car has been towed. If you are parked across the street from the arena, please make sure you go and move your car. There are 5 New Hampshire plates across the street, 1 main plate. If you parked across the street, go move your car before it gets towed. Currently we have number 50, Biohazard Chess, out on the line, facing off against 5-2. That is Terra Nova. Terra Nova able to break through first. Lead jammer status going to New Hampshire Roller Derby. Biohazard is not far behind. However, the pack's starting to pick up a little bit of speed at the bottom. Apex Piggy Bruiser number 14 with a beautiful hit there, slowing Has down. Let me see, looks like 2 points going to be put up on the board for New Hampshire. 3 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State.
So when the game ends,
Yet again, we have 717 Bertha Blue Blazes against 426 Ripley.
so what happens is when this ends, we just stop the starting.
And both jammers are off. Ooh, Blazes taking a hit there, popping right back up though. And Blazes making it through. We have a no pass, no penalty. There is no lead jammer status called yet. Ripley still has an opportunity and does take lead jammer status for New Hampshire. That is big for New Hampshire. Blazes making that pass through, picking up 4 points. Ripley coming up against the pack here. Looking to pick up more points for New Hampshire. Calling off that jam right as Blazes comes up. Looks like we picked up 1 point there for New Hampshire. Twin State, no points on that last pass, but they pick up 4 points for the jam, so score is now 267 to 43.
So then the matchup 588 Pale Raptor facing off against number 6 Death Star. Penalty box is clear. There's no advantage on either side there. Pale Raptor working in the middle. Just muscles their way through. Picks up lead jammer status for Twin State Roller Derby. Death Star also able to break through. Both jammers are on a scoring pass. Pale Raptor engaging with the pack at turn number 3. Starts to call it off while spinning. 3 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State. New Hampshire Roller Derby once again able to keep things from a multi-point jam, just single scores only.
Coming up now, we have 452 Mackenzie Phillips for New Hampshire and 275 Horsepower for Twin State. Both jammers off, and Smacky slipping by on the outside there, picking up lead jammer status for New Hampshire. Horsepower still trying to get through. Shaking off a hit from Rad there, and Horsepower is out of the pack, eligible to score. Smacky looking to try and get through here, and calls off the jam there. That is Horsepower hits the pack. Right. New Hampshire picked up 3 points there. No points for Twin State. Score is now Twin State 270, New Hampshire 46.
Number 50 Biohazard out on the line for Twin State Derby, facing off against 5-2 Terra Nova. Pack readjusting back towards the jammer line. as working on the inside lane and gets called on a cut track that is going to give the Power Jam opportunity to New Hampshire Roller Derby as well as lead jammer status. Something New Hampshire Roller Derby is definitely going to try to take full advantage of. Re-engaged with the pack that is Fire Pixie and Madam Max. Madam Max getting called for out of play, being called to the penalty box. Now it is a Power Jam with pack advantage as well. Turnover already put up 4 points for New Hampshire Roller Derby, is currently on the second scoring pass. 3 blockers to beat. Fire Pixie bracing the tripod with 1,000 Felonatory and 603 Live Free or Die. Bios have just completed time in the penalty box. And that is the initial pass. Jam gets called off. 3 points going to be put up on the board. Bring New Hampshire Roller Derby total on that jam to 7. 270 to 53 in favor of Twin State Derby.
And once again, 7-1-7, Bertha Blue Blazers against 4-2-6 Ripley. New Hampshire starting down 2 blockers. Twin State starting down 1. A little bit of jammer on jammer blocking we have here. Twin State now back at full strength. New Hampshire still down 1 blocker with the re-entry of penalty backs. Blazers taking lead jammer status. Ripley also out of the pack though. Both jammers eligible to score here. Pack moving pretty quick. Looks like they're trying to get out of the apex. Ooh, bit of a pile up there. And then back up though. Blazers hitting the pack and calling off that jam. Looks like, I believe, 4 points for Twin State there. None for New Hampshire, bringing their score to 274 to 53.
Vale Raptor and Death Star coming back to the line for their respective teams. We've got just over 6 minutes remaining in the game. Even with the additional penalties we have seen in the second half, nobody is in penalty trouble. Slamboni number 420 on Twin State does have 4. However, that is the most amount of penalties thus far. Hell Raptor through with the first scoring pass. 4 points going to be put up on the board for Twin State. They start currently serving time in the penalty box. And that was for a forearm penalty. Number 420 Slamboni completed time in the penalty box and has rejoined the pack. Death Star has also completed time in the penalty box and has re-engaged with the pack at turn number 1. A good push out of bounds by Fire Pixie there. Tail Raptor coming around again, sees that inside lane and muscles their way through. 4 more points going to be put up on the board. That is going to bring a total jam score of 16 points for Twin State Derby. And total score overall, 290 to 53, under 5 minutes remaining in the game.
Coming up now to jam, we have once more 452 Mackenzie Phillips for New Hampshire and 275 Horsepower for Twin State. New Hampshire starting down 1 blocker this jam. A bit of jammer on jammer action there from Smacky. But jammers fighting through the pack here. Horsepower just 2 to beat and beats the Picky Bleed jammer status for Twin State. Smacky now also out of the pack. Both jammers eligible to score. Pack moving pretty quick here. Just 1 beat for Horsepower, and Horsepower takes the hit, spins, and calls off the jam. This Horsepower picked up all 4 points there. Score now is Twin State 294, New Hampshire 53, with just over 3.5 minutes left in the half.
And Twin State Derby is going to be starting this jam with their pivot in the penalty box. It is 281, Jargonati. On the lines for their respective teams, 5-0, Biohazardous, and 5-2 is Terra Nova. But it is Biohazardous able to break through first. Lead jammer status going to Twin State Derby, however both jammers are out and in scoring position. Biohazardous re-engages with the pack at the top of the apex. Just keeps skating. Definitely looking for some bigger points here. Mikhaos with a good hit outside and recycle on Death Star, or Terra Nova, back to turn number 2. And that jam gets called off for additional points, making the jam total 302 to 56. 3 points were brought up on the New Hampshire Roller Derby. We have 2 minutes 45 seconds left in the game.
And once again, I find myself announcing for a jam that is 717 Bertha Blue Blazes against 426 Ripley. And both jammers are off. Looks like we have some offense here from 3-6 Fearless for New Hampshire. Blazes takes the jammer status, but Ripley out of the pack as well. Hot on her heels. Both jammers eligible to score. Pack moving really quick here. Ooh, hit to KP from, I believe, 4-0 Slam Boney in Twin State. And Blazes taking a bit of a fall there, back up, calling off that jam. We have 1 point picked up there for New Hampshire and onto Twin State, bringing their score to 302 to 57. Just over a minute and a half left in the half.
And number 5 Idiot, Hill Raptor, facing off against number 6 Death Star. Starting pack at turn number 1. Hail Raptor able to find the outside lane open again. Picks up lead jammer status. Death Star attempts to find that outside lane as well. However, Fire Pixie closes it down. Hail Raptor able to break through at the top of the apex. 4 additional points going to be put up on the board for Twin State Vixens. Death Star continuing to work against the pack. The pack now, however, with some momentum, and a star stash means that Death Star is out as well. Both jammers now on scoring runs. It is Pale Raptor who is re-engaged one more time, is being held back by a nice tripod there. Eventually just muscled their way through. It looks like 4 more points going to be put up on the board. 4 for Death Star as well. Brings a total 314 to 61 in favor of Twin State Derby.
Coming up.
Get one more jam.
Yep, coming up to potentially finish us off. Yeah, but 4-5. What?
And it does not look like we'll get one more jam.
And yep, that was our last jam.
So we will be double checking the paperwork and making sure that these scores might hold.
Yep. Giving our officials a second to do that.
And of course we do have another game coming up right after this one, starting at 1 o'clock, so in about a half hour. Casco Bay Roller Derby going to be facing off against the Philadelphia Hooligans.
And that is our final score. Twin State Derby 314, New Hampshire Roller Derby 61.
And the biggest thing here, I counted 7 jams from Twin State that were 12 points or over.
Yep, those big scoring jams can really set you apart. Yeah.
The other thing it does is once that score really starts to develop, it's hard to get back in a defensive mindset to really get yourself back into it.
Oh yeah, you always have to balance defense with offense, especially when your jammers are occasionally struggling to get past that other wall. So You want to be able to score, however, you also want to keep them from scoring more. So it's a fun juggling act you have to do there.
It is a beautiful balance, and we just saw two phenomenal teams go at it. Once again, Twin State Derby 314, New Hampshire rolls over 61. My name is Q.
I'm Beta.
And we'll see you at the next one.